my dad had some health stuff that was going on last year that I wanted to be there for him. And I know Nelson and Wade have had communications, obviously, throughout the year when we were at Oklahoma State together. So, to be honest, I didn't really know what I was getting myself into going for Wade. Everyone here is like just kind of the outside stories of, American Gangster this and, whatever, all kind of stuff. And, to be honest, going in there, had a couple of phone calls with him. He was very to the point. He was going to let me do what I needed to do. He was going to teach me. But I was nervous going there, to be honest. And so we kind of hit the ground running. And to be honest, I mean, it's worked out where I'm, in the position I'm in today, I'm getting a chance to talk to you guys. And so, but it's been cool, but, it definitely is never a dull moment to coach. So, but it's been cool.
How hard was it to kind of refill an entire roster, just coming in on the fly?
I'll be honest with you, the roster had nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
I just try to help, get the kids better and do whatever coach needs from me. So, to be honest, I mean, Andrew Slater, Pat, Hearn, our assistants, and obviously coach, they did, the groundwork for our roster. And I'm sure that came with some complications, but to be honest, man, the roster that we have, I like the kids. We got a good group of kids, the right kind of kids. They're on time. They're approachable. They respond to texts. I don't know. It's easy to work with, and I think when your culture and your foundation has the right ingredients for those type of kids, I think us winning games, it's all gonna translate. So I do like our group of kids that they got, but no, I didn't have nothing to do with it.
Who stands out to you when you've been out there with them and just seeing them work out?
I mean, they all stand out in their own little ways. Obviously, they gave Matt Abel player of the week. And, to be honest, him being so young, there's a maturity about him that's pretty unique that I, enjoy being around. But I mean, they've all been getting better. They've all been working hard, and they all got to get a lot better for us to be where we want to be at the end of the year. So I think that's the most important thing. I don't really never give them a whole bunch of love. It's a lot of tough love on my end. But it's all, they know I love them, but they all got to get better for sure.
What does your role look like under Will Wade? I mean, obviously, director of basketball operations, things along those lines. Like, what types of things are you responsible for under Will?
To be honest, I won't get into specifics.
Okay.
But I'll say this, like, whatever coach needs, I'm available, for him, and whatever I'm doing for him is at a high level and with a lot of intensity, and but I'm extremely versatile as a coach, so but just with our staff dynamics and everything, we're still figuring some stuff out, but whatever he needs, he knows he can count on me for it.
What was the kind of initial meeting with Wade? Like, how far do y'all go back, and what was the opportunity to be able to kind of work with a guy like Coach Wade?
Say it one more time.
Going back, how far do you go back with Coach Wade, and when that opportunity was present to have a chance to work with them? What was kind of going through your head? What that process looked like?
I can say last year was my first year with Coach Wade, so I didn't really know him too well. Like I said, I was working under Nelson Hernandez, who was with Coach at LSU, and they had some dialogue about me. So he knew who I was. A couple other people knew that knew Coach Wade. They were talking about me as well, especially what their staff needed last year with the player development stuff. So kind of hit the ground, like I said, hit the ground running. I was nervous going into McNeese. I had nothing. They had just came off a historic year, and so the only thing, kind of walking in there, you didn't want to mess nothing up. And to be honest, we had a even more historic year. So it was good. I mean, Coach seen my value, and that's why I'm here today. So, but Coach has a presence about him. And like I said, you hear the American Gangster and this and that. So, you get nervous a little bit. But when you're in that realm and you're in Coach's circle, there's a different side of him, and I think, like I said, I think that's why the staff goes so hard for him. Whatever he needs, we make sure we get it done, and we try to make sure we match coach's energy and intensity every day, no matter the hours. Whatever, like I said, whatever coach needs, we're gonna get it done because we know coach got our best interest, and we know he's looking out for us and helping us, behind closed doors and whatever we need. So.
I appreciate you, man.